On this, the first edition of City Focus in 2017, we give you highlights of the Law Enforcement Appreciation Day with the Valdosta Police Department. We talk with Mayor Gale about New Year's resolutions for the city. The Valdosta Youth Council has its first meeting of the year. Learn how you can make an inspection request online. And we have Bob Harrison in studio to tell us the role that the Valdosta Tree Commission plays in our community. These stories and more on this edition of City Focus. Welcome to City Focus. I'm Marcus McConico, the Media Coordinator for the City of Valdosta. This is the first episode of City Focus in 2017. City Focus is your source for what's happening within your government. These are the most important topics that are happening in the city. On January 9th, the Valdosta Police Department and the City of Valdosta celebrated Law Enforcement Appreciation Day. The mayor and city manager each spoke at the event, and members of the 824th Base Defense Squadron from Moody Air Force Base were recognized for the job that they do. Also speaking at the event were two officers that know as well as any how tough it can be a police officer.
I'm very, very pleased with the outpouring from the community. Can't even begin to tell you how much that meant to myself and my family during all this that's happened with us. The support from my Blue family here at the police department, absolutely outstanding. Wouldn't stand with any other people than them. My immediate family and this community. This community showed the entire region and this nation, and shoot, heck, might as well even say the whole world, how to come together and really stand up for somebody.
In 2016, as Mr. Hansen mentioned earlier, 140 police officers were killed nationwide. 63 of those officers were gunned down. It's almost 50%. Georgia was the third highest state in line of duty deaths with 8. These statistics are something that every officer ignores as they put on their uniform and leave their family to serve and protect their city, their county, and essentially their nation. I can tell you that every officer here at the Valdosta Police Department works diligently day in and day out to ensure that the citizens can sleep easy. This opportunity has been a pleasure and an extremely humbling experience speaking on behalf of my brothers and sisters. Know that we appreciate the love and support that we do receive from the community. Thank y'all.
When you see a Valdosta police officer, stop him or her and give them thanks for serving our city.
The Mayor and City Council completed many goals during the year 2016. The Employee Compensation Plan, updating ordinances, truck bypass and transit studies, supporting economic development downtown, and protecting Moody Air Force Base are just a few of those examples. Mayor Gale wants to share a resolution for the city in 2017, and some that he's not quite ready to share just yet.
The way some of our streets look as far as litter being thrown out and things like that. So one of my goals during the next year is to come up with a plan to do away with that litter, and quite honestly to punish the people that are putting it out, because we got to take pride in our city. And you know, there's certainly ways that we can work with the county better, and we need to continue to work on that.
Valdosta businesses and residents can now make inspection requests online. The Inspections Department has added a new feature to their website that allows citizens to conveniently make requests.
It's because, one, we ain't got the phones ringing off the hook. Mm-hmm. You know, we're trying to do customer service. Customer service is our #1 priority in here. And it's hard to, if you got a customer in front of you, the phone is ringing, so you answer and you're talking to that, and then the other phone's ringing, because we got 5 or 6 phones in here ringing. Mm-hmm. So it's a big benefit for us.
Those looking to make requests must have their address and permit number ready. For more information, you can contact Stephanie Blanton at the Inspections Department at 229-671-3651.
On January 5th, the Valdosta Youth Council met and the group received leadership development training by John Maxwell certified speaker Lynn Brown.
Today we learned about leadership. Miss Lynn came and taught us how to connect with each other, and that to make a better bond we have to get to know each other.
Brown typically presents this workshop to adults, but this group of young leaders were also able to take a lot from the class.
Who has helped me go farther and who hasn't, and what I need to do to make myself better.
Vice President Erin Kelly said she will use the things she learned in her everyday life.
That you really need to take it and listen to it and actually think about what's going on in your life to help.
For more information on the Valdosta Youth Council, like their page on Facebook. The American Red Cross of South Georgia is asking the public to nominate their local heroes. The local Red Cross will host its 4th annual Hometown Heroes event on March 2nd. The deadline for nominations is February 1st. This year they decided to include more categories to recognize more of our local heroes.
The American Red Cross of South Georgia is hosting our 4th annual Hometown Heroes event on March 2nd at VSU. And people can nominate their friends, family, co-workers who are making a difference here in Valdosta or our surrounding counties that we cover, that the chapter covers. And all the information is on our website, on our Facebook page. We have 9 different categories, anywhere from youth, military, life-saving, event. And this is an event where we just take time to honor the random citizen, the random hero that truly makes a difference in the lives of others.
For more information, contact Terry Jenkins at 229-242-7404 or visit their Facebook page at facebook.com/South Georgia Chapter.
There are new traffic signals appearing on Georgia highways. It's a flashing yellow left turn arrow. When you encounter this traffic signal, you may turn left after yielding the right of way to pedestrians and oncoming vehicles. But a signal displaying a solid yellow left turn arrow, as always, means you should prepare to stop. Obey the signal and drive safely. Flashing yellow left turn arrows have been proven to help increase traffic flow and improve safety at intersections. Be a smooth operator. Help make traveling on Georgia's highways a safe and easy experience.
Welcome back to City Focus. Today we have Bob Harrison with the Valdosta Tree Commission to tell us some things about what they do in the city. Welcome, Bob.
Thank you, Marcus. Good to be here.
So, for those people who don't know, what exactly is the Tree Commission, and how did you get involved?
I got involved by invitation. The former chairman of the Tree Commission, Kevin Conrad, invited me to be a part, or at least make application and see where it went from there. But I was glad to begin on the Tree Commission. I'm serving my 2nd term now, so I've been doing it a while. But no, it's a great commission.
Okay. And what are some of the things you guys do with the Tree Commission?
Well, if you don't mind, I'll read the mission of the Valdosta Tree Commission. It is to promote the preservation of our tree resources within the city. It's an educational outreach, of course. Sometimes people think of the Tree Commission, at least in the last couple of 3 years, maybe as a police agency for trimming and pruning. Yeah. That is not the case. The Valdosta Tree Commission is an educational mission. Of course, we fall underneath the Valdosta City Council. And our whole deal with the Tree Commission is to promote the preservation of trees, not to police pruning and what have you.
Exactly.
We hopefully enhance the natural beauty of the community through the trees.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, I know we talked earlier, and you said you wasn't quite sure how long the Tree Commission's been around, but are there some projects that you guys have worked on over the last couple of years that people would be familiar with, that they've seen, but they didn't know that you guys were involved with?
Well, so many of the plantings, especially the new plantings that you see around town, that is the Valdosta Tree Commission doing a lot of plantings. We do it every year. There are X number of projects we do throughout the year. Identifying areas that need trees, maybe trees that have reached their life limit. So we try to indicate those and do a new tree planting. We get tremendous help from our city arborist, who serves as an ex officio, Kevin Jenkins. And Kevin is just great about going around and identifying areas that need work. And so that's how we identify. The tree plantings probably are they see us out, or they see the city out planting trees, but maybe they don't think about the Valdosta Tree Commission. But that's part of what we do.
Now, you guys also, when a new store or shop opens up, you make sure that there's some green space and trees up in the parking lot.
Well, there are certainly ordinances
Yeah.
that cover that area. Again, we don't necessarily police, but we like to get involved if we can. If they have questions, then certainly we can assist, and certainly Kevin Jenkins can assist. He's the man with all the knowledge, so
Yeah, he knows everything.
He does know trees, and we like to think that us on the commission know a certain degree about trees as well. So yes.
Okay. And what would you say? Obviously, this is just one of the boards, commissions, and authorities that we have in the city. How's your time been with the Tree Commission, and what would you say to somebody who is interested in a board or commission, and what would you say to encourage them to join one?
Specifically the Tree Commission?
Yeah.
My wife and I do, some traveling now, and we've reached that point in life where we can do that. And how I got involved is Kevin and I had a conversation one day, Kevin Conrad, and I just mentioned to him that we travel. We look at the landscapes in other cities, and my wife and I both just really do care about the trees left in the environment. Even if commercial businesses are coming into town, we can do this and keep trees, the natural beauty of trees, and not just overlook the fact that the trees provide beauty and, of course, sustainability as well. So that's how I got involved. But people who want to join the Tree Commission, it's an application process. Just like any position on any of the city council's commissions, you do make application, and you're voted on, and we'd love to have. In fact, I think we still have a position open on the Tree Commission right now. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
And finally, you guys, Arbor Day obviously is a big deal for you guys.
It is a big deal. Because I wanted to mention we just finished our tree sale back in November. Yeah. Oh no, it was early December. Anyway, that went well, and we hope to do better on that each and every year, where the Tree Commission actually picks several trees to sell. We don't make. It's not an idea of making profit. It's covering the cost of the trees, but again, beautifying. People can call the city, the Tree Commission, and get the information about what trees are available. Okay. This year we had the live oak tree, the tea olive, and then we had some encore azaleas. Went very well this past tree sale. The Arbor Day, of course, it's Georgia Arbor Day that's coming up February the 17th. That will be our official celebration, and I'm pleased to report that this year we're going to be nearby at the Turner Center.
Okay.
And that's going to be the site of the festivities. And also there will be a tree planting that day as well.
Awesome.
There at the Turner Center for the Arts.
Okay. Well, is there anything else you want to add or tell us about the Tree Commission that people may not know or may be interested in?
I would just say keep in mind the beauty of trees and what they add to this community. We can't, we know bringing in new commercial business is wonderful, and we definitely want to promote that. That's what we're all about. But we're also about keeping, again, the natural beauty of trees and how they fit into the landscape and what it does for the appearance and the livability in our community.
All right. Well, Bob, I want to thank you for joining us.
It's a pleasure.
We've learned
Marcus.
a good bit about the Tree Commission, and hopefully, those that are interested will, fill out an application.
I hope they will.
On that commission.
Well, I hope they will. Be glad to have them.
We thank you. Thanks for having you.
Thanks,
and
Marcus.
we'll be back here on City Focus.
If you store your guns properly.
So not just anyone can get to them.
I'll feel safer when I'm playing outside.
Safer when walking home.
I won't have to tell so many family members. I'm sorry.
I won't hear as many scary stories. Or scary news reports.
I won't have to hold someone's hand and shout you're gonna make it.
And I won't have to tell my kids this isn't a drill.
Please.
Please.
Please. Please.
Please.
Do it for us.
For us. Do it for us.
Your family, friends, and neighbors are all counting on you. Never let your gun get into the wrong hands. If you own a firearm and are not using it, please be responsible and be sure that it's stored in a safe place. Remember, always lock it up. For more information on firearm storage safety, visit ncpc.org.
There are many reasons why you should tune in to Metro 17 daily. One of those reasons is that we run Job TV twice a day, every day. Job TV is a show produced by the Georgia Department of Labor that makes it easier for citizens to find jobs. With the help of Job TV, all you have to do is tune in to Metro 17 between the hours of 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. or 2 a.m. to 4 a.m. to see all of the latest job opportunities in your area. Job TV presents a variety of jobs and includes lots of helpful information, including the job location, the experience and education required, and expected salaries. GDOL includes a job ID number, which you can use to look up the job of interest at employgeorgia.com. Create an account on the website to upload multiple resumes, receive job alerts, and more. If you are seeking a career change in the new year, watch Job TV and visit employgeorgia.com. The Stormwater Division would like to pass on a January stormwater tip for Valdosta citizens. Make sure to never dispose of anything down a storm drain. Wash your car on grass or use commercial car washes. Always remember to keep your car serviced. Bag pet waste and be sure to throw it in the trash. You can also make the effort to install a rain barrel and plant trees in your area. Remember, only rain goes down the storm drain. For more information, contact the Stormwater Division at 229-259-3530.
Valdosta and Lowndes County residents have until Wednesday, February 1st to apply for one of the 9 city appointments to serve on a board, commission, authority, or advisory committee. The Valdosta City Council will vote on the new appointments at their February 9th City Council meeting. Keep Lowndes Valdosta Beautiful, 1 seat. Valdosta Historic Preservation Commission, 2 seats. Valdosta Housing Board of Adjustments and Appeals, 2 seats. Valdosta Tree Commission, 1 seat. Community Development Block Grant Citizen Advisory Committee, 3 seats. Applications and Code of Ethics documents can be downloaded at valdostacity.com. For more information, contact Valdosta City Clerk Teresa Boland at 229-259-3503. Tickets are on sale for the 2017 Bird Supper on February 1st at historic Georgia Railroad Depot in Atlanta, beginning at 5 p.m. The traditional event, sponsored by the Lowndes County Board of Commissioners and the City of Valdosta, brings together hundreds of state officials and local business, professional, and government personnel for a dinner of quail and meaningful conversation. The 2017 event is being held a few weeks earlier in the legislative session to allow attendees to have a greater impact on the issues affecting our community. Tickets may be purchased for $50 each at the Lowndes County Judicial Administrative Complex. Tickets are also available for purchase from the City of Clerk at Valdosta City Hall. Requests may also be sent to birdsupper@lowndscounty.com. For more information, contact Paige Dukes at 229-671-2400 or Samantha Matthews at 229-259-3548. Area residents that want to learn how their local government works are encouraged to sign up for the annual Valdosta Government 101 class. Each year's class is limited to 25, so sign up fast before all seats are filled. The class will meet 7 straight Mondays from 5:30 to 8:30 beginning in April, with a graduation held in May. Applications can be found at valdostacity.com, Citizens-Government-101. For more information, contact Public Information Officer Samantha Matthews at 229-259-3548. Now let's take a look at what's taking place in the city in the coming weeks. January 16th, City of Valdosta celebrates the Martin Luther King Jr. holiday. All offices will be closed. January 16th, MLK Jr. Youth Program, 11 a.m. at Mathis City Auditorium. January 17th, Valdosta Lowndes County Development Authority meeting, 5:30 at 106 Roosevelt Drive. January 18th, Hospital Authority of Valdosta and Lowndes County meeting at 8 a.m. January 18th. Land Bank Authority meeting, 9 a.m. in the City Hall Annex Multipurpose Room. January 18th, Parks and Recreation Authority meeting, 4:30 at 1901 North Forest Street. January 19th, Public Art Advisory Committee meeting, 11:30 at the Turner Center for the Arts. January 19th. January 19th, Valdosta Youth Council meeting, 4 p.m. in Council Chambers. January 19th, Valdosta City Council meeting, 5:30 in Council Chambers. January 23rd, Valdosta Housing Authority meeting, 12 o'clock at Valdosta Housing Authority office at 601 East Ann Street. January 23rd, Think Tank 4, 5:30 in the City Hall Annex Multipurpose Room. January 23rd, Community Development Block Grant Citizen Advisory Committee, 5:30 in the City Hall Annex Multipurpose Room. January 23rd, KOVB Board Meeting, 5:30 in the Engineering Conference Room. January 23rd, Greater Lowndes Planning Commission Work Session, 5:30 at the South Health District Administrative Office. January 24th, Lowndes County Board of Health Meeting, 7:30 a.m. at the Lowndes County Health Department First Floor Conference Room. January 24th, Valdosta Lowndes County Conference Center and Tourism Authority Meeting, 8 a.m. in the Executive Conference Room 1 at the Conference Center. January 30th, Greater Lowndes Planning Commission meeting, 5:30 at the South Health District Administrative Office. To stay informed of what's happening in the city, sign up for the weekly e-news blast at valdostacity.com/public-information or call Public Information Officer Samantha Matthews at 229-259-3548. Earlier in the show, we gave you a story on Law Enforcement Appreciation Day. Metro 17 encourages citizens not to just think about these men and women on this specific day, but all year long. All of our first responders have chosen a profession that is not only dangerous, but often keeps them away from their families. Remember to just say thanks for the job they do every day. This concludes another edition of City Focus. Be sure to visit our website, valdostacity.com. Like us on Facebook, Valdosta City Without Limits. Also like our Valdosta Youth Council page. Follow us on Twitter at City of Valdosta and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Metro 17 Valdosta, to watch City Focus on demand and help your local government by downloading the Valdosta Click and Fix app to your mobile device. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time here on City Focus.